All right, welcome back to another edition of Forex Tech Magazine. It is your host Lewis. Today is March the 5th, 2018. Um, so hopefully you made some money so far. But if you have not made some money so far this year, stay tuned. Hopefully we can give you some tips and tidbits that may help you change that. If you haven't been making money so far this year, then congratulations. Maybe we can help you keep that going. Now, before we get into that, let's get into this. This is the disclaimer. It goes a little something like this: any and all information shared with you by Forbes Tech Magazine should be considered to be for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing that we share with you at Forbes Tech Magazine should be considered, to be investment advice. If you are in need or you're seeking investment advice, then our suggestion to you would be to seek out the assistance of a licensed, competent advisor. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into what you came here for. That is, let's look at some trades. First thing we're looking at right now, we're looking at the U.S. Canadian dollar, which we'll get back into this when we come back. It presents an interesting idea, but maybe something that we want to wait on. We're going to look at it. We'll talk about it in just a minute. But let's look at the Great Britain pound, New Zealand dollar. This is the one we always start off with. Had a nice bottom here, and we had a good move up, and it's still pushing up, but it has not crossed above our downward trend line, so still not a buy just yet. But this could be a little bit of a fake out here where price is going to move up, hit that trend line, and then begin to push back down. If that's the case, don't want to be a buyer in this particular market. One thing you could do, if you decide to get this thing early, is you could go ahead and put in your stop loss and make sure you bring your stop loss up to a point where you have a risk-free trade. Honestly, I wouldn't trade it right now. I'd wait off till we cross over that trend line, and then that way we make sure we got some additional momentum. Because if momentum is really not with us, and this is just kind of a, I guess you'll call it a bear trap or whatever, price could stop at any point between here and here, and then begin to reverse like it did here. So it can stop between here and here at any point and reverse just like it did here, right? Price went down, came up here, start reversing, right? And once again, depending on where your stop loss is at, depending on how much leverage you have, you could get stopped out of trade early. Um, so for me, a better trade would be once it crosses over, because once it crosses over, you have then made a higher high, right? And then it should pull back a little bit, and then so you make a lower high as well. Then you know the price is moving up. Right now, price is moving down because you got a high, or you got a low here, high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? So if it came back up here, it'd still be a lower high. You know what I'm saying? So be careful with this right here. I would still say it is a hold at the moment. But as time progresses over the next 24 to 48, it definitely could turn into a buy. But right now, it's a solid hold. We want to wait and see what's going to happen with that one. I do apologize. I got a headache this morning. I think I'm coming down with something. Just not feeling it today. All right, so this right here is the Great Britain pound Canadian dollar. And your A is back here. B, this right here potentially could be your C. All right, and we know from here to here would have been a crossover of the downward trend line. Price push up. Price got to this point here. All right. Price crossed over the downward trend line. So this right here could definitely be a buy, for me. Um, Not minding the way this one is looking at all. 338 pips. 15 pips. So this right here might actually be one that we look at buying into. That looks pretty good. And let's look at the reason why it looks good. Okay. Um, price has already made one trip down to the fibs, right? Reached down a little bit below the 2.36 Fibonacci retracement line, right? It's headed almost to the 0.382, but it didn't touch. So it's on the red. So we match the color code red to red, right? Red up here. Good push up. Has some momentum. It pulled back again. The pullback really kind of came back to the resistance line here, which was our previous B. Stay there for a couple hours, and then it began to now make this push back up. All right, so there is a potential here for this particular pair to maybe make some money. Who knows? So it may not be a home run. It may not be where it just automatically takes off and makes the 380 or 38 pips, whatever. It may just like a couple pips before it pulls back again and go down. I don't know. We'll see. But it's definitely potential for something. So when I see something like this right here, I like it. Probably will go ahead and use a tight stop loss, maybe right here below previous low, and see what happens. If it makes a home run and hits the whole 300, then that's great. If it goes up, pulls back, and I make a little bit of profit, that's great too, right? Because I made something. Remember, the key is to make something and not to just sit back and take losses. The losses are what's going to get you out, but the profit is what's going to keep you in. So small profit is better than a small loss any day, in my book. So that one is a potential. See if you see anything a little bit better. There go to A, there go to B. This thing never pulled back to the fibs. And right now it's definitely not in the buy zone. Did step up, but it never hit that D extension. So this right here is not a buy for me. This is Great Britain Pound Japanese Yen. I will be off for that one. We don't want that one. Great Britain Pound, Aussie dollar. A, B, C potential pullback here. Oh my goodness. Not big on this one. It could be, but I'm not big on this one. I'll tell you the reason why. If you look at it, it's not really. It's barely making it. It's really moving side into the down. Here goes a high. Here goes a low. There's another high. Another low. Oh, it looks like it's moving side into the down. Now it could bounce back up. Right now, currently is in the. Looks like it's in the buy zone potentially. But for me, that's a weak buy, right? There's no energy there. Bull crossover, but then immediately, start selling off out that crossover, bounced up, kind of moving out to the side. It's pretty anemic. Not a lot of buyers in this thing. Not a lot of people are excited about it. Doesn't seem like. So therefore, I'm not very excited about it. And if I had to say, I'd probably wait on that one too. Great Britain Pound, US dollar. AB. That right here was C. Potentially still is. Price is coming back down. Excuse me. See some opportunities. Nah. I mean, it's going to be an inner opportunity, I think, here, but this outer, yeah. Nah. All right, so put a hold on everything. There are some that's trying to push up. I think that we could lock in something potentially here, maybe. And even now, I'm starting to have my doubts because if you look at the overall theme of the Great Britain pound right now, has just been a retracement, right? It's pulling back. For whatever reason, the Great Britain pound against the Canadian dollar has been looking kind of, you know, a little bit aggressive here, right? So that just tells me there may be some weakness in the CAD, and that could be something to do with the price of oil, maybe, or something with some economic information coming out of Canada. Not really sure yet. Haven't researched it that far, right? But I do know that it looks like it could be a potential for, you know, a couple of quick dollars, maybe go in, like I said, lock in the price, wait for it to push up a little, lock in some profit, and then put my stop, you know, lock in the profits, and then see where the price takes me, right? If it really has some momentum in here, it should keep pushing up, and as it keeps pushing up, we should be making money. If it's not even momentum here, if we lock in our profits, it'll pull down, but we'll take some money out. Let's pull back. So looking at the overall arching theme, it's not, none of the pairs seem to be in the buy zone. It's the only one. There's only two. This one in the Australian dollar. So the other pairs still seem to be on the sell side of things, but they're making a push up to try to get to the buy side. So that may just be enough of a push. Like I said, to get us to profitability, not to get us a home run, but to get us to profitability and at least take profit. So we'll see how it plays out. No rush to jump into a trade. What we want to do is just really kind of take our time and build our position up. Wait for the opportunities to present itself in the market. Let's look at the. I do apologize. I know I'm kind of going through this a little quick today, but I'm just like really not feeling it right now. Look at the Australian dollar. This thing got some serious lows right now. Yeah, it's right. It's on the bottom. I mean, it's right on the bottom. I do think, however, though, that means that because it's on the bottom, that there's an opportunity for it to push up and get out of there. Don't necessarily believe it's gonna stay on that bottom and stay um, at these lows. I do believe, however, it's gonna get off those lows. Yeah, it hasn't been this low since. Yeah, it's been a couple. It's been a while. Could it go lower? Yes, it could. But I think it's going to be a lot to be able to push it down to that point, and still, I'd be looking for an opportunity for the thing to push back up if it goes. So that's one of those wait and sees. Wait and see. Next one was the US dollar, Canadian. So it looks to be pushing up potentially. Low, higher low, high. So low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Potentially next step up, higher high. Yeah, already hit higher high. So it's slowly stepping its way up. Could be a buy. Um, Not mad at it. It's pushing its way up. We're just looking at what was that earlier. I think earlier it was like 94 pips away. So, boom. There's potential there. So this one right here is a potential, and the reason why I say is because when I did this one, I did it off. When I did the trend line, I did it off of the red one. Usually, I like to go to the very swing high. In actuality, the swing high would be here. Right. And if you look at that, I mean, still got a little ways to go before it can hit that. Get over this particular downtrend line. Right? Because when I look at this, I almost see it as a sideways movement, right? It goes up, price goes down, price comes up, price goes down, price goes up, and it kind of stays in this little box right here. Right? And it's been doing this since January sometime. So what we don't want to do is jump in too soon and get the situation whereas price reverses and then you get caught in that trap, right? Because you're at the high of the moment right now, right? So we don't have any profit locked in. We haven't taken a position in this thing yet. I'm kind of reluctant to take a position in it just because of that. But of course, like any trader, you see money being made and you want to be in it. But what I'm going to do is use caution and I don't know. This has been steadily creeping up. So I still might just jump in there, lock in a couple dollars, and then jump out later. We'll see. Anyway, guys, that's it for me tonight. I am about to get out of here. Hopefully, this helps you out. Hold on everything except for that Great Britain pound, Canadian dollar. Looks like that might be a potential buy. We're going to look at it a little bit more to see whether or not we want to get into that particular pair. Means U.S. Canadian dollar looks a little bit interesting to me as well. So we'll check out that too. If you got any questions, hit us up at forextechmagazine@gmail.com. Love to hear from you. And if not, I will talk to you in another 23 hours. Take care.